Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I added music to the background, but let me know if you guys can hear that or not. Like if it's super loud or something. Actually, turn it on your side. Let me know if you can hear it. Mm-hmm. Music is perfect right now. Do you guys know how I can add like multiple songs? Never mind, it's gone now. How about now? Yeah, there's no music. Yeah, there's no music. Okay. Yeah, there's no music. Okay. Yeah, there's no music. Yeah, there's no music. Why is it repeating like that?
Because the microphone is picking up the
Oh. Oh. Can you guys hear me? Is it clear? Check it out. So someone actually hit me up and he made this beat for me.
It's time to do.
Can you guys hear me clearly over the music? Or is it too loud? Should I lower it a little bit? Okay, sweet. Music's too loud. Lower it slightly. All right, let's try 12 decibels. Oops. Oops. Neat song. Sweet. Yeah, because what's it called? So last time the mic was actually picking up from the stupid computer and I didn't realize that. It was not like this mic, unless you connect both the USB plug as well as the aux cord, it doesn't pick up for some reason. So a little lower so it's a bit more low key. Okay, try 13. Campbell Jam said, hey Strictly, just got one of your binders in the mail today. It's awesome. Tempted to get another. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support. Sebastian D, welcome to the subscriber squad. Okay, let's check it. Turn on the thing right now. Check out the subscriber emote. Like you gotta, it pops up on the video. Freddie Jr. just subscribed. All right, sweet. You got yourself a binder as well. Something else. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you again. Honestly, thank you very, very much. Every single one of your contributions is what allows me to like create more content. So yeah, some interesting stuff. I have a couple more Strictly collections that I'm gonna be doing, and one of them is gonna be so ridiculous that I don't think there's a better collection in North America. So yeah, I think it's gonna be super lit. I can't wait to show you guys that. Is there someone in the US that will be selling your binders soon? I am working on that, but it is not anytime soon, if that makes sense. Oh shit, I said. Okay, so anytime I say if that makes sense, or you know what I mean, I have to do 10 push-ups. Same rules apply, so that's 10. I would love to buy your binder, but I am in Germany and shipping is $50. Yeah, shipping's kind of crazy to Europe for some reason. But I'm working on that. Again, I'm working on it. I have somebody that does want to carry them in Germany. I'm just waiting for. Okay, so the idea is that if I am to release them in the United States, it's going to cannibalize the stock that I have right now. So for transparency purposes, I'm just letting you guys know, I would like to sell out of these first, or at least be close to selling out, and that way I can just restrict the rest to Canadian customers. And then once that sells out, then I'll be able to put in a new order for the US based like shipment, and then after that that will be done. And same thing with Germany. However, with Germany it's tied to the US one, and that's what we're waiting on. So I'm getting pretty close. I think I have maybe like 30 of each binder left, like not a lot at all. And what's it called, I'm pretty sure some of those colorways are going to be discontinued. So yeah, I think it'll be yeah. Because the tax kills in Germany. Well, the tax, it's going to be declared at $10, so you're not going to be taxed or whatever it is. Like, but it's only like $50. You get taxed on $50. Hey Strictly, will you have any more of the blue Spectrum sleeves up for sale? Looking to pick a couple up. So I am selling, like I don't have any more sealed ones, but if you are interested, I have some loose ones that I plan on keeping, but I don't plan on doing that anymore. So if you're interested in those, you can message me, and I sell them for like $1 a piece. So if you're interested in them, I can sell them to you for $1 a piece. They're pretty much brand new, but you'd be saving pretty much like 66%, because those brand new ones were selling for like $150, to be honest with you. Top right should have those things counter. Where would I hit you up to buy the sleeves? Just shoot me a DM in like use the email in the description. By the way, guys, my TCG player store is live. I'm level 3 now, so I'm moving up in life. I have 500 items being listed, and I'm selling about 50 a day. So make sure you check that out, and it updates every single day. So you'll be able to find something that you're interested in for sure. Yes, over €25 tax is coming, I see. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, House of Champs? Thanks for hopping on and viewing, John. I appreciate you, fam. When are you going to drop your next video of Strictly Collection? So I'm planning something right now. I'm planning something right now. I'm meeting somebody. I'm meeting somebody on Friday, and I'm hoping to meet somebody else a little bit earlier as well. If anybody's watching this and you have a big collection and you're located in Los Angeles, let me know. I'm heading there tomorrow until Thursday, God willing, and I'll be able to meet up with you, and we can do a Strictly collection. Are you doing push-ups this stream? Yes, I have 10 racked up right now. Love that the start time for this was 3:33. Absolutely. Are you planning to upload more videos each month? No, actually, I'm planning to upload less because I have not found another editor that is capable to do what my editor is doing right now. And my editor only does about like one video a week. So if you're willing to take around $50 to $60 per video, and you're willing to edit to the same level that what you see on screen right now, hit me up. I need more editors. I wanna dedicate my time to shooting content, but I can't if I have to edit the videos as well. So if you are interested in that, let me know. I would love to bring you on. I need like 3 more editors, to be honest with you. I would like to be able to upload at least 3 videos a week, but at the moment, yeah, that's a really good rate for the size, to be honest. Like really good. What do you mean? Like I'm paying too little? Paying well. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I pay around $6, but you have to be pretty good, and you have to be willing to take adjustments. Like my editor, he's quite good at like I listen, like he's actually quite good. If I give him feedback, like he updates it and he fixes it for next time, so I don't have to give him like more feedback again and again. Yes, but I pretty much pay like $6 per rendered minute. Please visit Momo's collection. It would be crazy. Yeah, Momo, I would love to go see his collection, but he's not in the United States. Pay them with cards. I actually did pay my editor in the beginning with cards because I couldn't, like, you have to understand, YouTube is almost, like, if I didn't bring out the binders, YouTube is like, I'll be like negative, like, negative 3,000 or 4,000 by now. But the binders are helping the YouTube thing stay alive, because YouTube doesn't pay much at all, and I don't upload enough, and I can't upload enough because like I'm very selective with how I edit my stuff. Like I'm not trying to put out anything on there. So yeah. Three videos a week. Bro, if I could put out 3 videos a week, no joke, I'll probably be able to grow like twice as fast, if not three times as fast. Cut quality like Konami. Yeah, but like the reason I feel like I don't grow as much is because I don't upload enough. $6 per rendered minute, not $6 per video.
It's time to duel.
So like if a video is like 30 minutes, I'll be paying like $240, or no, $180 or something like that. I don't remember. What's your sub goal for the near future? My goal is not sub based. My goal is more viewer based. Like for me, the goal of it is to be able to okay, my end goal, this is my end goal, okay? My end goal is to produce officially licensed products. That's my end goal. I want to be able to produce officially licensed products. What I mean by that is if you see a Slifer binder that I'm coming up with, a Blackluster Soldier, whatever it is that I come up with, Konami approved it. That's my goal. I don't want to just make like backdoor custom shit. So that's the end goal of anything. So my YouTube is basically a way for me to, number one, share my knowledge with you guys and be able to grow the community in that way. So that's one goal. The second goal is to be able to make a product that is officially licensed. Do you think PSA 10 NA Altis will eventually recover and rebound in price? Yeah, if like before anything else recovers, it'll be North American cards. Have you thought about combining interests like covering Yu-Gi-Oh statues / 3D prints could bring in some more people? I don't think so. I think I have hard time bringing in enough people as it is because my thing is so niche, and if I bring in statues, it's gonna be super niche because there's not a lot yeah there's not a lot of there's not a lot of people who collect anything outside of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's going to be a lot of hoops to jump through. I'm gonna be real, I don't think they'll allow it, but I really hope you get somewhere. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the goal. At least I want to be able to sell enough that Konami's like, oh wait a minute, maybe this guy is good at what he's doing. He's a good designer. Because I do believe like I have like that eye for certain things and aesthetic. Like I've always been able to look at something and see like, oh, this is something that people this is something that people will enjoy. I've done it with pretty much everything. Like even with the statue game, when I first got into a statue game and the market was a little bit more realistic and not as optimized, I would look at a statue, I'll be like, oh, this is gonna go up in price, I'll buy it, it would go up in price. Anything that I left, it got to a point where people were asking me like, hey, what do you think about this statue? What do you think about this statue? Do you think it's gonna go up in price? That's how it got to it. So I do have that eye for aesthetic, and I am pretty good at designing. So my goal is to basically see Konami see me, recognize me, and they'll be like, oh, this guy's a beast, maybe we should bring him on board. Why don't you just push out one really high quality 2 to 3 30-minute plus video per month for members only, and possibly increase the price of your YouTube monthly membership? I am okay. So the whole idea that I have for YouTube is that any money that I earn from my viewers, they either are getting a product or they are donating because they feel like I deserve it. And I'm a big believer in donations. I think donations is actually the only real way to measure if you are successful at what you're doing or not. If you are successful in whatever pursuit that you are doing, if you don't receive donations, aka via YouTube memberships or whatever, if you don't receive these donations, people don't really want your stuff bad enough. I don't really think that, I don't believe a healthy lifestyle is basically sign up with an employer and then have them pay you a check every single time because they're obliged to. I'm more of a believer where it's like, I like the fire under my ass where I'm working in order to receive donations from people, because that way I can measure people actually want my stuff. They're not just forced to pay for it. So although I am not against creating one really high quality video, I think I'd rather just create the same video give viewers or members early access to it, and if they feel like I deserve it, they would be willing to donate. Also, 30-minute videos are incredibly hard to put out. Like, they are very, very difficult to put out because you have to start scripting. And there's nothing in the world I hate more than scripting. Like, I cannot stand writing essays. Like, it's why I failed in school. I just would not be able to submit any essays. Imagine. Like, I would actually do super well in my exams, but when I go to do any sort of essay or assignment, I simply didn't even hand them in because I didn't want to do them. So I was kind of like, yeah, like that's actually why I failed. It was not actually because of the exams. I'm surprised Konami hasn't recognized you as an official Yu-Gi-Oh content creator yet. Whenever I think of Yu-Gi-Oh, I think of you, and I don't even collect much Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. The reason they don't is because I say my own opinion. Or honestly just have member-only content pushed out once a week while still pushing out regular vids, but the total net output of content he's pushing out is the same. In my Patreon, I used to have that. I used to put out videos on certain sets. I'll cover every single set individually. I do think I have to go back to that. I do think that I do have to go back to that, but the only problem that I didn't like about it was that I just did not like the fact that I had to, okay, like if you watch my Patreon videos, man, like they are super low quality, and I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. That was the main issue. That was the main issue I had. Was that I didn't like the quality. I started putting out articles, and I went right back to writing essays again. I was like, screw this. Someone was like, do speech to text. Yeah, I used to do it too, but then the problem was editing. Editing the stupid thing. You failed university, dang, you come off as someone who would have passed. Well, I guess passing is the same thing as passing, it's only a portion of the grade. Yeah, like I actually did pretty well. I averaged around like 85% on most of my exams, but I would just pretty much not do my assignments, and I did not pass university because the, what's it called, the stupid capstone course. By the way, capstone, very esoteric. Very, very interesting reason, very interesting way to name a course, but the capstone course was a big essay and I just could not pass that. How long have you been collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards for? I've been collecting them for like 8 years now, pretty much, going on 8 years. I've always, like, I didn't have many cards when I first started, but yeah. What did I study again? I studied engineering. The first 3 tries, I failed, and then I just did business because my parents forced me, and that one I passed. But that one is because actually I will not say the ways of how I passed. We're gonna keep that confidential. Love Dark Magician video on collecting it. Please do Red Eyes and Blue Eyes as well. I am planning to. I have Red Eyes in the works. Also, is that Invisalign? Yes, it is. What kind of engineering? I did mechanical engineering. Yeah. Actually, engineering was actually really solid. The only problem with engineering was, like I passed my thermo, I passed my hydraulics, I passed fluid dynamics. I passed a lot of my courses. The ones where I did not pass was dumb stuff like I literally had an accounting course. I had a law course, law and ethics course, where literally the whole assignment was you had to do an essay, which is not about that. Like literally, why am I taking a law course? Hello from South Africa. Hey, how's it going, Chris? I appreciate the kind words. Are you going to Sunny Hobbies again in the near future? Would love to meet you in person someday. Yeah, I stopped by I stopped by to give them binders because they sell them in their store. I studied computer science and I had to take art courses, electives. Like what? For real? Like bro, that's actually so dumb. I'm in the market for high quality gloss sleeves in white. Any chance you have something in the works? Shh. Just wait, just keep on waiting, you'll see, okay? I have something amazing in the works. And yeah, I do agree. If you don't want spectrum or fantasy sleeves, I highly recommend white sleeves. Those are the only things I would do. I like how this is turned to talking about university experience. LOL. So aside from going to classes, did you enjoy your time at uni? Student group participation, campus events? No, I was kind of more of a recluse. So what happened was I first went to University of Ottawa for engineering, and the first 2 years there, what I did was I took my main courses and I left my electives to the second year, and so for me, all I did was play volleyball and basketball. So I made a few friends there. That's how I met my wife. And then after that, I pretty much literally I did not go to any groups. I did not join anything like that. I didn't join any frats, nothing, bro. Like all I did was literally wake up, go to drop-in volleyball, come home, go to my classes, do whatever, do my assignments, come back. And at the time I worked on Tumblr. I was pretty big in Tumblr, so I had a pretty big blog. If you guys want to see the remains of it, you can go on Tumblr if you want. It's called reals.tumblr.com, reals.tumblr.com. that was my self project, and that's actually how I started with the statue business, because I ended up, so I amassed around like 80 or 90,000 followers on Tumblr. And in Tumblr, that's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Like okay, so like on YouTube, for example, you have people with like 80 million subscribers. On Tumblr, the highest that there was like 480,000. So imagine where I was, where I had 80,000. Okay, like I had a lot, and I ended up selling that for like $500 because I'm a dummy, and I had no money. I had no money at the time. I had like, because I failed university, I went back, failed again. I had like $40,000 debt, so I ended up selling it for $500. And in Toronto, but in Toronto, like at least in Ontario, the way that the loan system works is if you keep going back to school, they keep pushing your loan till later and you don't accumulate interest. So I had to keep going back to school even though I didn't even know what to do, because I just did not want to accumulate that interest. So I ended up buying my first statue with that $500, flipping it, buying something else, flipping it, buying it. I kept doing that over and over again, and no joke, I literally ended up paying off my debt within the first year. That was kind of my journey. And then I had like maybe $5,000 or $6,000 that I made left over from the whole thing. I ended up blowing that on first semester of university, except I failed of that as well. Oh my goodness. Imagine, I wasted so much time, man. I wasted so much time, so much money. But then I failed again. So I lost that $5,000. I finished with zero, but I was not negative anymore. I was not in debt anymore. so I ended up, what I did was I went and I did some private lessons for tennis. And then I did some private tennis lessons. I made $5,000 and I ended up buying my DDS PSA 10, the first one, right after it crashed. And yeah, that's kind of how I started with Yu-Gi-Oh collecting. I started with like $4,500 from private lessons after I lost like $50K to school. Yeah, I definitely, like, I was like in the Arabic culture, school is like God, bro. Like, okay, like, you know how Christians hang up a picture of Jesus in their rooms, in their living rooms? Arabs have that for degrees, okay? Like, it's literally like this is their Lord and Savior, and they would hang it up literally as if it's like a shrine to the university degree. like how Christians have Jesus pictures. So with my parents, like, bro, like, they were like disgusted. They're like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, I was super depressed. I was super sad. Like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. Like, I just didn't know. So I just ended up like shutting everybody out at some point. And I just started like, I did take a 2-year time during my statue business and my card business, because they at some point they like collided, because the person who introduced me to cards, like PSA grading, was my boy. Shout out to you, Joshua Hanna. He was the one that introduced me to cards in the statue game. He's a collector like myself. You know who else? You know Hadoka Niro, the guy who does like Japanese prize cards. He did like that Magikarp one. He did the Magikarp vlog. That guy, he was actually in the statue business as well. Like, he not statue business, but he was like in the statue collectibles industry as well. He collected Street Fighter from Pop Culture Shock, the company. Those two were people that actually carried along as the card business started going. But yeah, like, at the time, I was kind of, I took a 2-year time period where I would basically just read every single night from 9 until like 3 a.m. Okay, pretty much every single day, because I was so kind of lost, because I didn't know what anything was. I didn't know, like, I was questioning like my religion. I was questioning everything that I knew, as, you know, like, because like, look, the system is brought up in a way where if you invest your time in it, it works out for a lot of people. Okay, that's why a lot of people trust the government system, the schooling system, the medical system, etc. They put their faith in it because it's a very secure way of living. For me, I put my faith, but at the same time, it didn't work for me. So for me, I was kind of like, wait a minute, like, why did I put so much faith in this system that that it's like I don't know, I just felt like I kind of got betrayed, and I started questioning a lot of the things that were around me at the time. I was like, wait a minute, like, I started questioning things like, you know, why am I here? Like, you know, am I just supposed to be making money? Like, because again, you have to understand, like, my business was actually doing really well at the time. It was doing really well. I was earning not like anything crazy, but like 50K for somebody with no degree or anything. Like, I was doing pretty good. I just felt like, I was like, am I just supposed to be making money? And that's when I started like delving into philosophy. I started delving into trying to understand the world around me. And every single day, no joke, first I started with money. Okay, I started trying to understand money. I started reading books about money, how the banking system works, how these things work. I was like, okay, and like, there's definitely some fraud going on here. And I started delving into medicine, because at the time I took my flu shot. I didn't really take medicine too serious, because I'm a pretty healthy person. So I took the flu shot, and bro, it nearly killed me. I was like, there is no way that this is medicinal, bro. Like, this is no, like, how are you gonna tell me that? The day that I took this, I literally almost died. Like, my fever was like 39. Like, my head was gonna explode. My mom was worried. She was gonna take me to the hospital. I was about to die. Like, I was like, bro, there's no way that this is medicinal. So after that, I was like, I started reading into medicine. I started reading into like understanding like where the pharmaceutical companies like get their information from. And then after that I started moving into like the whole philosophy of, okay, authority, rulership, like, is there a right to be ruled? Do you have, and after that, like, basically the whole rabbit hole opened, and I was like done. Like, for 2 years straight, my mom no joke, my mom thought that I was actually losing my mind, because every single day I would go home, lock the door, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. She'd wake up, she would see the door was open. Sometimes the door was not. Sometimes I fell asleep with the door locked. And like, she would just see like these books piled, and she's like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? I never read a book in my life. I didn't know anything. Like, that's what I can tell you. I could not tell you that I truly knew something ever in my life. And that was kind of what drove me to like wanting to learn, basically. And I was just learning. That's it. I was just learning about everything that I could find information on. And that was for like 2 years straight. It was quite a traumatic experience, but I definitely came out from it like a completely different person. My friends that went to high school with me, they tell me like I am not recognizable. I'm not the same person I was before. And it completely warped my perspective on the world. It warped my perspective on everything that I thought I actually knew. And I realized that I didn't know anything. I just believed what people have told me. And that was the main key differential. I did not truly understand how anything worked. I just believed what people told me, or what the elders told me, or whatever experts told me. Like, whatever system of authority that I gave to whatever subject it is, I just believed what they said. And that was the main thing that completely changed my perspective. And after that, my whole life kind of changed around. Like, my wife, because my relationship with my wife, it was very turbulent in the beginning, because like, I was not somebody worth respecting, and I wanted respect. And she was a person who was dealing with a lot of issues from her past relationships. So it's like, we were both not very we were not ready for the relationship. But when I came out of that, it was like complete game changer. My whole life changed around. My relationship with my wife is fantastic. Like, everything started falling into place together. And now it's just, I'm not the same person I was before. I just started to understand everything that's going on around me. When I walk in the malls, when I see things, when I see numbers, when I see certain words, like, I just started to understand everything that is that is around me. So yeah. I inspired you to start YouTube. That's fantastic, man. Honestly, shout out to the pioneers, and shout out to the people that are coming. Honestly, thank you. You make it sound like the film Limitless. Never seen that. Give me 1 sec. I gotta close the windows. It's about to storm. All right, I'm back. That's when you became woke. I wouldn't call him that. I wouldn't call it that. No, I have not seen Limitless. Is it good? Play the music again. The vibe was good. All right, I'll leave the vibe. I'll lower it, I guess. Here. I think you'd like it. It's similar to what you're describing. Interesting. It's really good. All right, I'll watch it, Nano. By the way, shout out to Nano. He's my editor and chief. He's the GOAT. Literally, you see that the uptick in quality of my videos? It's all because of him. Shout out to you, man. Is there a Strictly Sealed Junior in your future? I need to figure out some more things before I want to have a child. And that's kind of the only thing that's holding me back a little bit, because I still have to work out some things in my life. I also like the freedom that I have right now. I feel like if I have children, I'm going to have a lot of restrictions, and yeah, like that's kind of the thing that yeah, that's kind of the main thing that's holding me back. Thoughts on reading books versus concise articles or videos that get to the point. I used to read a lot of books, but now I feel like they often have too much fluff. I do agree. I mean, when I was reading, what I was doing is I would just read. Okay, so in the beginning, I'll be honest with you. In the beginning, I had very hard time reading. Okay, it was very hard for me to freaking read. I don't understand. Like I would just read. I'll be reading a document or a book or whatever, and I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but I would read, and as soon as I get to halfway through the line, it's like my brain completely forgot what the hell I just read. Like, what did I just read? And I literally had to kind of, the first I don't know, maybe like 3 months, it was basically just training my brain to read. Like, it's like every single word I had to read it and understand what I'm saying and register it, so that I don't have to restart. Because in the beginning, that's all I did was read, forget, read, forget. I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? And that was just basically training. And after that, it kind of changed. I definitely taught myself to focus again. But yeah, in the beginning, man, it was tough. I could not read anything. And to be honest with you, after I stopped reading, because I stopped reading after those 2 years, and now I'm kind of more, because I feel like I have a very strong understanding of the world, and I no longer feel like I'm an amateur. However, now if I want to access new information, I usually just watch lectures or something like that. But yeah, in the very beginning, it was so hard to read, man. Like, it was tough. I could not focus. So yeah, that's definitely something that you have to train for yourself. Like, I feel like if I don't go back to reading soon, I'm gonna redevelop that issue, because my attention span keeps shrinking back, right? Strictly, are you anti-vax? Not COVID specific. Well, I'm not anti-vax for other people. Myself, I don't take vaccinations though. I have not taken a vaccination since 2015. I've not even seen a doctor since then. But I'm not anti-vax like for other people. You guys can do what you want. I don't care. I'm pro freedom. That's what I am. Do you think they work? No, I do not. I am not of the belief that anything that is germ theory related is authentic or truthful. I don't believe that. I'm not of that belief. So I don't believe anything that has to do with viruses. I mentioned this in my Discord, and people kind of laughed and they chucked it off, but I'm not of the belief that viruses even like kind of exist. Like I don't think we get sick from viruses. There's something called terrain theory, and that's kind of what I adhere to. You can look it up for yourself if you're interested in learning about it on Wikipedia or whatever like mainstream site. If you look at any mainstream site, it's going to tell you like this is pseudoscience or whatever, but again, I don't or are beneficial to society. No, I do not. I have not taken it. I have never gotten sick. I never wore a mask. I never got sick. I don't do that. I'm not like I love your channel, man, but as a doctor, you're frying my brain. Yeah, I don't give authority to doctors, to be honest with you. I don't think I don't give you guys authority, if that makes sense. You guys can do what you want, you can prescribe what you want, but to me, my experience with doctors has always been they just regurgitate. They just regurgitate what they memorized in school. Might not be every doctor. I mean, I have a doctor, but he's not what you call an MD. He was an MD, but he left that. So what happens if you have a life-threatening situation, health-wise, God forbid? Well, I like I said, I have a doctor, and this doctor, like he does help, but he's not what, like he's gotten his MD, but he does not cure in that way. So yeah, like I just don't. I think I'll tell you what I think doctors are good for. I think doctors are good for instantaneous fixes. So for example, a broken arm, dislocated shoulders, things like that, where you need instant help because of an instant scenario that happened. I think this is what doctors are good for. That's kind of what I think doctors are good for in terms of acute situations. Yes, that's what I would call it. Yeah, I think doctors are great for that. However, things like headaches, things like I don't know, pimples, stomach aches, things that are reoccurring, I don't think doctors are the people for you, or I don't think MDs are the solution for you, if that makes sense. I said that shit. That's two. I just don't think that they are, because they don't actually cure the issue, which is a lifestyle choice. Like I said, I'm a terrain. Okay, I'll give you guys a theory. I'll give you guys the understanding. I'll give you guys like kind of how I view the world. Again, it's just my perspective. You can do what you want. So germ theory is the theory or the science understanding, the scientific understanding of if I get sick, they look into my body and they see these certain germs and they say that these germs cause this. Terrain theory is the idea that I actually created a terrain for these germs to inhabit my body, but and these germs are actually coming to fix the issue. They're not actually here to they're not here, they're not the ones that gave me the problem. So the perfect analogy for this is, if you see a burning house, you see firemen come to the house, you don't say that the firemen caused this burning, right? The house was burning already, and it basically created an alert for the firemen to come. So I am of the understanding, or of the belief / worldview, that when I get sick, I have created a terrain for these germs. It's not the germs that are making me sick. You've absolutely lost me. Regardless, I'm going to continue to watch your fire content. Keep it up. Yeah, no problem, man. I understand. It's definitely different. Like I have doctor friends, and it triggers them because it's completely against what they were taught, and that's fine. It is what it is. Like a difference of opinion. So if I want to cure myself, what I have to do is completely fix the terrain that allowed these germs to inhabit the body. Yeah, but it's not, again, like if somebody gets treated by a doctor, I don't frown against it. It's just don't tell me how to treat myself. I think the only way to actually acquire a virus is to have it injected into you. It's not, you can't, it doesn't just jump around from people to people. What's so interesting is that even AIDS, if you look at AIDS, go look up the person who investigated AIDS, you'll see that he said he could not find any indication that AIDS is caused by HIV. He could not find it. So it's like, at the end of the day, what are we looking here? But anyway, let's move on. I don't want to go too hard into this. Like this is this is going off way tangents, too many tangents and stuff. So. Do I play any video games or TCGs? Not really. I started getting into Goat. Some people recognize me on Dueling Book. They're like, "Are you the real Strictly Sealed?" So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Where did you get all the books to read? Online. So the best place, if you can't afford the actual books, if you can't afford the actual books, is a dark web website called libgen.io. Okay, libgen.io. It's a dark web website. You can't search it up on Google. It's basically a big library of books, and that's where I found most of my stuff when I couldn't afford it. But now I buy them. You are not gonna find them in the library though. What's my workout like? It's pretty much just I try to do 100 push-ups. I skip rope for like 15-20 minutes. I try to push to 30, but it gets hard on my legs. And then what's it called? What else do I do? That's pretty much it, really. I do pull-ups and that's it. If you have children down the line, what do you think you'll name them? For me, I named my firstborn after Yu-Gi-Oh for her English name, and her culture name is based on Pokemon. That's a yikes, bro. But congrats. But I plan. I think we already have names. I want to name my kid Isaac and Idris. If I have 2 boys, and girl, I like Jane. I like Anna. Those are my favorite. LibGen, like Library Genesis, or Libra Aries Gen. Libra Aries libraries, the 2 pillars. That's where all the knowledge is at. 2 pillars, pill, as in red pill, right? The 2 pillars of Freemasonry. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, but it's LibGen, like Genesis. Hey Omar, thoughts on OMAD, 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting? That's what I do. I only eat once a day, and I don't eat otherwise. I only eat once a day, yeah. Do you need onion for that? No, onion is basically just something that allows you to search everything, right? You can just type in libgen.io right now. Oh wait, it's closed. They have to change the... Here, it's libgen.is now. No, you don't need to torrent it. It's libgen.is. They have to change the thing every time because obviously it's obviously it has thing. Yeah, but you can look up literally any book. I found pretty much everything. There's some stuff where it's like you can find Black's Law Dictionary, the 3rd version. Those are really expensive books. Like the fourth version cost me $150. I use LibGen for college. Yeah, that's a dark web website. That's a dark web website. Do you think Tour Guide was the only core set card that matched data in terms of price upon release? Also, Gold Series CCV was close to that price range. I don't know. I don't really remember at the time. Yeah, I got all my calculus books off LibGen. Yeah. Like that, like I talked to a lot of college kids, like my sisters were like, wait, you go on the dark web? That's so scary. I was like, okay, but how do you get your books? They're like LibGen. I was like, there you go. That's a dark web website. Go on Google. It'll tell you there's no information on this website.
It's time to duel.
Yeah, like the dark web is literally a massive amount. So like there are bad things that are there, but it's also a lot of great things, a lot of great information, a lot of real news. You'll find a lot of stuff there for sure. Silk Road. Yeah, like Silk Road is literally one website. Like imagine. Where did you get this music? Really enjoyed the Time to Duel verse that comes up periodically. Somebody made it for me. Shout out to you. I'm gonna actually link them if you guys want to connect with them and like and communicate. Okay, his name is Murat, MURAT.outlaw. Okay, he does a lot of beats, and he did this one for me. Going to be doing any Pokemon pack opening soon? Not really, probably not. Omar, will you be buying the TCG Kaiba briefcase English version? Absolutely. How else could I do this? Best believe, okay, I'm gonna be pulling up to PSA office and I'm gonna be like, give me your rarest cards. And I'm gonna show them this. Oh shit, this way. That's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna do it for the video. Leaves and Q's advertisement. Wait, you guys get ads on this? What is the white thing in the corner of the tour guide? It's a picture that my wife drew for me. Strictly sealed. What do you think your Arabic parents think about your income coming from collectibles? Mine are genuinely like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, my parents didn't. My parents thought like I was like just trolling in the beginning. They thought I was just trolling in the beginning, but now, like I opened my own house, or they call it that in Arabic, which basically means like you've established your own place, you've established, you know, a wife and stuff like that. So now they can't really say too much. But in the beginning, they're like, if you don't have a degree, man, you're basically a failure. Get YouTube Premium, no ads, best thing I ever did. Yeah, I cannot live without YouTube Premium. Like I love YouTube Premium. Like it's actually one of those things that's actually worth it, especially if you have a sister or a brother that's in university, and get it for half off. How did you deal with pressures of debt and expectations from your parents at that age? How did I deal with it? Like I was like, I'm telling you, like I was kind of depressed, man. Like Arabic people, it's like not Arabic people, just the whole East, because you know what it is? Their generation literally ate off of that degree, right? So their faith in it is beyond anything that is. It's like if you talk to STEM people. If you talk to STEM people, they literally live and die by the degree, because they actually eat by it, right? And anytime somebody's income is directly affected to something, they're gonna be biased about it, right? Like I'm gonna be biased about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like it's not the thing is that as time goes on, you're going to see that the list of people who support the whole college degree thing is shrinking more and more, right? Like in the past, we used to get like people art degrees. We used to get like so much random stuff that would get you a job back in the day, right? But now, as more and more people are finding out, and they will find out, they're gonna realize that, oh, this degree didn't do me anything. Like I'm telling you, and not only that, and let me tell you this as well, okay? Most parents in the older generation, they were fed the propaganda of like your child should your child should like go to school until he's 18 and then figure out what he wants to do after, right? And that propaganda in itself, what it does is, number one, it doesn't incentivize the, okay, and one more thing, the older generation is also mostly employees. Because why? Because they could eat off of that degree. It was very easy to just relax and you know, take that paycheck from whatever employer you did. So all you had to do was bust your ass for 4 years, and maybe not even bust your ass. I don't even know how hard university was back in the day, but you'd bust your ass and then you'd get that paycheck for the rest of your life. There's no incentive for the parent to put anything else in the child. Hey, like, go get your degree and you'll be able to live a regular life. The problem is that, in my opinion, and this is just my humble opinion, my perspective on life, parents should be striving to open up something that their kids can take over. And why do I say this? Okay, the reason I say this is because, let's just say your child is super talented in whatever it is, music or whatever, okay? The parents' job is to be able to allow them to have something that they can do for a living. However, if they choose not to, then that's their freedom to do so. In today's society, the parents are not setting up their kids at all. The way that they feel like they're setting it up, oh, I'm putting my money in RESPs in Canada, I don't know what they're called in the US. Oh, and I'm gonna pay for his college tuition. Instead of doing any actual work, which is basically actually trying to start something that your child can then work in and help in. Like, I have so much respect for a lot of the parents that my friends have, that where the parent starts a restaurant or something, and literally from crawl age, the guy puts his kid in the restaurant. The child is like literally a master at whatever, cutting tomatoes or whatever. Okay, not only do you build a bond with your child this way, where you know, you have something that you guys can talk about, something that you can you know, share, and it won't be completely like generationally gapped, but the child, even if he wants to pursue something else, he knows that he can come back to this if life becomes hard. And in my opinion, I think that that's the way that you should be setting up your child. Your child should be able to take over from you, so that not only do you become master craftsman at whatever it is that you do, but you also build generational wealth. And I think it's very hard for people who lived off of the college degree to understand this type of perspective, because for them, like I said, the system has helped them, right? Like, or at least helped them in their beliefs. That's how you truly that's how you truly build empires, a dynastic type of thing, where like honestly, like go look at any big business. You think it was done off of one generation? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was not. Employers are looking for candidates with actual experience rather than a piece of paper. The candidate with 4 years of work experience will beat the candidate with 4 years of university and a piece of paper. Absolutely, because it is a piece of paper. The thing is, as well, is that the older generation, they have this issue where they think that age earns you respect, okay? And that's because the generation before them, they actually earned their respect, and the people that were listening to them, they think that they're listening to them just because they were older. The generation that we have today of adults, parents, are a generation that does nothing to earn the respect of their child. They have no wisdom to show. All they have is life experience, okay? But life experience is not enough, bro. Like, you being old does not make you some super genius. It does not make you the answer to everything. You being old just means that you lived more on this earth. You existed more. Okay? Respect, the respect that the older generation is looking for is the respect that their grandfathers earned. Well, back then, those people had true wisdom. And you will see that because you will see that, for example, if you talk to your grandma or great grandmother and you talk to them, you'll see that these people, like, they're able to communicate very well for someone their age. Bro, like, go look at Milton Friedman, okay? This dude is like 85. I'm pretty sure he's dead, rest in peace. Dude was like 85, 90. He talks so eloquently, like it's like literally a presenter. How is that possible? How is it somebody kept their body and mind in such a good shape that they were able to communicate at this level at 85, 90 years old? We have parents today that are like 50, 60 years old, where if you don't listen to them, they start getting angry. Because again, their idea is, I have to be respected because I am older than you. No, you are respected because you have more wisdom than me. If you don't have enough wisdom, I'm sorry, you sit in your seat and you take a back seat because you let yourself go. Like, this is something, in my opinion, I think this is very, very important. And I think, I think a lot of people miss their cues on that. It's very, very. This is literally like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how like somebody can think like that, where it's like I have to demand respect from somebody. Joe Biden said this chat room has gone full out degenerate. I'm out. Peace. Yes, my wife told me about generational wealth. A lot of people invest in real estate for generational wealth, but I kind of wish I had the capital to invest in real estate. It's not just real estate, man. Generational wealth does not just mean money. Generational wealth means generations of knowledge and wisdom being passed down generationally. It does not mean just what's it called, money wise, right? Like, if I'm able to teach my kid whatever it is, like obviously my skill is like sales, but if I'm able to teach my kid what, like food or chefs or cooking, okay, he's going to have my knowledge plus his experience to add into that. And if I'm teaching him this, even if life becomes hard, he can literally go grab a chef job because he has two people's experience embedded into him. Joe Biden said probably between SDK first and LB first. I thought you're leaving, bro. I thought you're out. I thought this conversation was too degenerate for you. Have a nice day. Yeah, I'm just telling him, I'm just saying what he said. I didn't say anything. Have a nice day, Joe Biden. Thoughts on Bitcoin specifically? I think Bitcoin, if there is a salvation, if there is salvation for society in a technologically advanced world, it's going to be through Bitcoin. I was answering the tag before I left. Oh, okay. All right, well, have a nice day, man. Peace. I don't really care. He's not very intelligent. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, I'm not. Peace. Also, I watch 99% of my YouTube on my phone. Yeah, I'm the same way. Strictly Sealed, you taking that? No, I didn't take anything. There's a great saying, okay, I'm sure you guys have heard this. It's, a lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. Wait, When you guys do the @ thing, does it ping you? Because it looks like it's not pinged to me. Don't tell me what to do. Hey, I like it. What am I playing on Go? I play okay. I'm testing. Well, no, it's the opinion of sheep, as in the sheep that they're eating, basically, like they're like the somebody who's lower on the food chain. But okay, I don't know if you. I'm sure you guys who are. Can you guys confirm to me? I believe that Magic Jammer is so underrated, man. Like, I love playing 3 of that card, man. I love playing Magic Jammer. I think it's so good. I love them playing Pot of Greed, thinking that they're gonna pull something. It's like, no. No. And I love combining Pot of Greed with Knight Assailant. Oh man, Knight Assailant. Ooh. 7 tools. I think 7 tools cost is too high, and it just doesn't combine as much. Magic Jammer, bro. Like, if I have Knight Assailant and Sangan, for example. Okay, no problem. Pull Sangan, send it to the grave. What's it called? Get my Knight Assailant, and it's literally an ever loop. Like, you're never gonna be out of monsters ever. It's so sick. I play Daedalus deck on semi-turbo. It's sick. Oh yeah, I brought the 2 decks that I hate are freaking Reasoning Gate. I hate Reasoning. I played Magic Jammer just because of that stupid damn card. And I ended up working so well for me, so I started just using it in general. And then I also don't like the Gravekeeper's Monarch deck. I just hate Necro Valley. I just hate Necro Valley. Magic Jammer is cool. This card can suck at times. The thing is, like, I play it with BLS, right? Like Chaos deck. So I usually have Serpent or Thunder Dragon or Knight Assailant. Like, that's literally 6. That's literally 6 cards that I play, right? And then I also play Magic Jammer with I also play Magic Jammer with what is it called? I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name. Well, whatever, yeah. Have I ever played RuneScape? Yeah, I played RuneScape. You know what's really funny? Back when I used to play games, I played Trickster, and I played RuneScape and MapleStory. And I'm not even joking, okay? You know how, like, in those games, your job is to basically go do quests or whatever? Bro, my simpleton ass, all I did was literally grind for money. I had, you know, like in MapleStory, you would get that big helmet. I think it's called Zekrom or something like that. Zakum or something like that. I don't remember his name. Something with a Z. You get this big ass helmet. Bro, I was level 46 and I had that helmet. I bought it and I couldn't even put it on. Like, I could not even put it on. Like, I could not wear the things that I had. I had those ninja saunas in MapleStory. I could not even use them, bro. Like, it was like so. All I did was just make money in that game. I had that shop open. You know when you set up the shop? Oh my god. All I did was make money. Maple Story, Trickster, RuneScape. I had the Mercurial Scimitar or something like that back in the day. It's crazy. I was like, what the hell am I going to kill these guys for? I'll just buy the item. Who cares? Do I like investing in virtual stuff? Like crypto? Yeah, I buy Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin it's literally where I have most of my savings. That's where I put most of my money. I put it in Bitcoin. And the halving is coming up this year. I played a lot of WoW and StarCraft and Halo, of course. Yeah, I could not play shooting games, man. Shooting games, like, they hurt my head. Party hats on RuneScape. I have no idea. All I remember is Scimitars, Mercurial Scimitars. That's all I remember is the blue thingy. What having in BTC will cause? It'll basically just make it very hard to get more BTC. That's what it'll do. Do you have any of the Game Boys? Yeah, I have Pokemon Game Boy. No, I have Game Boy Advance SP. Mithril Scimitar. Yeah, Mithril Scimitar. Yeah, the blue one. Are you getting TCG Kaiba case for content or investing? I want to see how long it's open for, but I'll probably buy like 3 or 4 of them. It's gonna be like $300. Who cares? Don't you think Tether will break Bitcoin and affect the majority of the crypto space? No, I think Tether will be just yet another test to show the people who don't understand Bitcoin or the nature of Bitcoin, or the nature actually of the people who invest in Bitcoin. It'll be a test to show those people. Have you ever thought about investing in retro game consoles or games and consoles in general? Yeah, I have a bunch of sealed Pokemon games. I do Pokemon sealed games, and that's because that's what I grew up on. I only did Pokemon. I did like I have a, I mean it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I have a sealed Eternal Duelist Soul right here. I spent a lot of money. But yeah, I think Tether is only for people who are trying to like trade. I don't trade my BTC. Like I literally hodl. Like I'm literally, since 2016, I'm hodling, man. I'm hodling for sure. I'm not saying it won't go down. It will go down, absolutely. Tether will have a huge effect on it. But I don't think, I think number one, a lot of people have priced that into their evaluation, because everybody that does crypto, other than like, you know, like the Wealth Simple or whatever it's called, the Robinhood investors, they understand what Tether is and what it means for the world of crypto. But what's it called? I think Bitcoin will, because I think Bitcoin and Monero are the only coins that will survive when the dust settles. Do you like ETH too? No, I don't like ETH. ETH is just another government coin. Just another government coin. How much have I put into BTC? I don't want to disclose, but let's just say I have more BTC than I have anything else. Hello, Strictly. Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of occult themes, which makes it pretty interesting. Also, thanks for the great content. Absolutely, absolutely. Pretty much everything that you see in the world today that has gained any sort of notoriety definitely has esoteric themes embedded into it. It has to, otherwise it will not take off. It has to do it. Every single company, major company, their logos, their names, every single one has to have these things embedded into it. Otherwise, it will not take off. Do you think collecting addiction is real? No matter which cards I get, I'm never fully satisfied. I don't think I'm addicted to collecting, but what I am addicted to is mail. Okay, I love getting mail. And I noticed that anytime I'm not getting a mail day or something like that, I start getting an itch. It's like, damn, I want a package. I don't care what the hell's in it. I just want to open a package. Most boomers asking the trust on BTC, so it's harder to take down or overpass. I don't know what you mean by that, Nano. Can you let me know? Oh, that mail thing is so real. I told you. Bro, getting mail is like literally I'm literally like those dogs that wait at the door for the guy to come in. I book the day off, especially if it's something that's like really important. I wake up in the morning, I tell you, oh, I'm getting package. I tell my wife, I'm getting package. See ya, have a good day. And I'm out of there. What's my DCA on Bitcoin? What do you mean by, what's DCA mean? Middleman compiled mail days are the best? Absolutely, totally agree. I wait at my door too. I have someone that sends me pictures like when the package arrives because I have a different address. And I'm literally like the moment they send me the picture, I'm out. Oh, my dollar cost average. I don't know. I think it's like maybe 5K or something like that. I bought quite a bit when it crashed in March 2020. I'm at like 5K, maybe 10K or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't even keep track. I'm telling you, like anytime I get extra money in, I just buy it. Anytime I sell something, somebody's paying BTC, done, no problem. I even give discounts for BTC. You should do mail day videos, like not just opening the package, but vlog style for mail day. I would love to see your day on mail day. Yeah, I actually do want to do more vlog styles. I think people would really enjoy that. I think I'm not that interesting. Like I'm a pretty average dude. I wake up and I do packages. But I think now that I have the TCG player store open, I think it would be a fun idea. I think people would enjoy it. I really like it. I really enjoy stuff like that. I really enjoy, like, you know, what day in the lives and stuff like that. I literally watch any mail day video that comes up on my feed. Like, if somebody, I told you guys, I think like even a girl like getting in makeup, talking about why this makeup thing makes her look, why she wants it and stuff like that, what she paid, like that's like, literally so cool. What card do you think is the GX Ultimate Rare Grail? Cyber End, Shining Flare, Air Neos. I think Air Neos, in my opinion, will be the most expensive card at the end. And I think, but then I think it's Cyber End after that.
It's time to go.
Johto Jake, yo, I'm new to the channel, mainly a Pokemon collector, but Yu-Gi-Oh was a big part of my early teens and early 20s. I used to play in tournaments back when IOC was released. Love the content, catching up fast. I appreciate it, my man. Thanks, guys. This is the type of thing with my content, is that it's the type where it's like you watch every single video, because if you are interested in it, you go back and watch every single thing. It's not one of those where it's like you're watching the most recent ones only. Any AE sealed sets pop up? Nope. Nope. I would love to own another box. What exchange do you use to buy BTC? I don't use an exchange. I use local Bitcoin, or I make sales, because I don't have KYC on my stuff. I don't want KYC on my stuff. What kind of wallet do I use? I have a bunch of them. I have like, I don't remember what the calculator one is called. There's one that looks like a calculator. I have a ledger. I put them on different stuff so that, what's it called? So that I can obviously diversify. And I memorize most of my codes. If I buy a few packs on your website, will you open them on stream? Sure, let's do it. I appreciate you, Greg. Yeah, like P2P, yeah. Like, it's literally called localbitcoin.com. Is the G3 DMG repaired? No, I'm going to LA tomorrow to get it repaired. Thoughts on Disney Lorcana? Will it explode in popularity? No. Do you have high retention time? I have like average. I don't know if I have like a lot compared to regular people. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't even know how to even check. I don't even do analytics at all. Like, I don't even know how to check. Watch time, subscribers. But my editor, he's like an expert, and he said that my churn rate is pretty good. Wait, what happened to your G3? I'll show you what happened to my G3. This happened. The case literally popped open. Look at this. Literally completely popped open. Omar, do you have any Magician's Force boxes for sale? I have first edition, but I want a lot for it. So are you traveling to PSA directly for the repair? Yeah, I am. I'm flying out tomorrow. God willing, I'll arrive. Okay. How do you feel about the state of the hobby currently? I think the hobby is pretty good. I think the state of hobby is pretty good. Like, the thing is that there's no tampering on this case. Like, it literally just popped open. So if they do give me a 9, they're gonna have to, what's it called, pay. they're gonna have to pay up for it. Still, the hobby's okay. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I think it's cool. People are able to get a lot of stuff for a lot cheaper than usual, or at least they have been for the last 3 years. I think some stuff has stayed okay, but for the most part, I think everything has gone down. I think that's fine. Doesn't selling on TCG players suck from Canada? Shipping costs are too high, can't compete with American sellers. Well, I ship envelope for the most part, and some tracked, and I got like, it's all like really old cards that I have, so it's like I barely have any I barely have any I've only made 57 sales, so like yeah, like I don't know what to tell you. 57 orders, not 57 like 57 orders in total as of yesterday. I don't know how many today, probably like another like 20. I've only been using it for like 4 or 5 days. I think I launched Friday. No, not Friday, Thursday, or I don't know, some time ago. And I charge envelope, it's $1.30, and if I use tracked, I use chit chats, which is about like $6-7 for the most part. So yeah, I mean, I do lose a little bit, but I didn't pay too much for the cards anyway. And in terms of like conditions, somebody asked us before, so my conditions on TCG Player are respective of they're respective of how the other prices. So for example, if you see my price is the cheapest there is, it's probably actually near mint, like TCG Player near mint. If you see my price higher than regular TCG near mint, then that is a mint card. If you see for LP and MP, like you're not gonna find near mint for LP, okay? You're not gonna get that unless there's not a lot of price difference. So if the card is 70 LP, 75 near mint, I'll probably put it as LP. You might consider it near mint, you might not. I don't know. I can't judge every single person individually, but that is kind of how it works. MP is MP. Like you're not gonna be able to find near mint there. So yeah. And Sky, Brett, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being a member, and shout out to you, Crispy, as well, for being a member. Honestly, thank you guys. What made me start using TCG Player is I don't have to take pictures. That is the key thing. I don't have to take pictures. So yeah, that's the main crux of it all. Like I just don't have to do that. So that's why I did it. How am I enjoying the platform? I really like it. I think I sold like 3 or 4, no, maybe 4 or 5,000 dollars worth of cards in the past like 4 or 5 days. So it's pretty good. Like it's doing pretty well for me. And their fees are just as much as eBay, so it's not like I'm saving or losing anything. I think it's all right. I didn't know TCG Player even lets you sell from Canada. It didn't let me make an account from Canada. It doesn't let you. Yeah, it doesn't. I had to. I'm using USA address. Order is in. Hey, shout out to you, Greg. Thank you, man. Let me check real quick what you ordered. Oh shit, you ordered so much, man. You didn't have to do that, bro. Shit, okay. All right. Let me see. Bro, if you don't pull anything, I'm gonna feel so bad. Okay, so I have these loose ancient prophecies right now. Let me know which one you want to pick and what's it called. And I will open that for you first. Check your TCG player daily. I appreciate it, fam. Thank you so much, Adam. DMG in CGC case. I bought a Taya first ed box and UBP 1 box. Oh yeah? Ethan, what'd you pay for the UBP 1? I would love some more sales data. Alright, I'll use, let me see which one's the heaviest from my weight. All right, we're using my weight scale of my hand. All right, so this is the first pack. This is some Aaron Earthman. Shit. Damn it. Got nothing. This is how Aaron Earthman opens his cards. Alright. Now we have the TDGS. Gonna go with this bad boy right here. $3K. He went off the one that sold on Heritage. He gave me a very good deal on Taya if I got the UBP one. Fair enough. Yeah, I approximated $3K. Oh shit. Light Sworn Saber, first edition. Sorry, my man. Damn it. I mean, it's a super rare, but still, it's not anything. What's the membership difference with those with the strictly icons versus the King's Hand? I think it's just the you choose what icon you want, and I think if you I think if you wait, I think it's like if you're a member for like 2 or 3 months, it upgrades you or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the difference. All right, Tactical Evolution. Go with this one. Do you sell plastic protectors for UBP? I have some, but I don't sell them because I only made like 2 or 3 of them, and they are expensive AF to make on their own. So this looks like a hollow. Ooh, an ultra rare Desert Twister. Hey, I appreciate you, Greg, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna shoot you one more pack, actually, on the house. Do you want EOJ? First edition? I'm gonna give you this on the house. All right. An ultra rare and a super rare 3 packs. Not too bad. Do I check Instagram DMs? No, I do not. Oh, this is a rare. Nothing, bro. Sorry, my man. But yeah, I'll send these 4 packs out to you, or the pull packs with the wrappers. What's it called? A little bit. I'll send it out to you tomorrow, probably. Oh no, I'm leaving tomorrow. My wife will do it. But yeah, same thing. Hey, a chat spamming the Strictly Sealed logo. Shout out to you guys. Do you guys like how the Strictly Sealed logo is pretty much like 3 cards intertwined? It's like you're shuffling the deck. Can you elaborate on your trip to PSA? Are PSA meeting with you personally? Are they granting you priority for the repair due to the valuation of the G3? Will you be staying in LA until finished? Yeah, so I'm staying from Tuesday until Friday. They paid for the flight. I'm gonna be, and then they also paid for the stay, and then what's it called? Well, actually not. Like somebody else paid for the flight, and then they're paying for the stay, and then I'm meeting with. So they want to do like some sort of like interview with me because they want to feature me in the magazine. And I'm gonna be taking a look at some really cool product that's coming up on on Golden Auctions, and I'm gonna basically be opening it up on video. Not opening up the pack. Okay, I can't tell you guys. I can't say, but it's something really cool. So that should be pretty fun. Where can I contact you? The email's in the description. I do not give you guys prices for cards. I can't tell you if this is expensive or not. Everything like that is on Patreon. Looking like the logo from a grading company. It actually doesn't, and mine came out first. So I'm just letting you guys know. ARS came out like last year. I made my logo a year before that. So. I can't tell you about the golden stuff, but all I do know is that I'm going there. They're gonna be repairing my case, and I'm also gonna give them like a bunch of cards that I felt like that they slapped pretty shit. So I'm gonna get them to recase those perfectly. Where did you come up with the name Strictly Sealed? It just rolls off the tongue. I don't even remember. Like I just like, oh, I remember. I actually in the beginning I was actually strictly graded because I was initially Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh. That was literally my name, Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh. And then what happened was I opened some packs and I was so upset with the pulls that I was like, all right, I'm just gonna buy graded from now on. So I changed my name to Strictly Graded. and then after that, I started realizing that I really liked sealed more than graded stuff. So I just called myself Strictly Sealed after that, and that's where it stuck. And that's when I started kind of really building my collection. Yeah, it's 3 cards intertwined, and then when you put it on a black background, it turns into an S. Thinking about buying TP2 pack from you. What are the pull rates? TP2 pack is TP2 pack is 1 in 18 packs. You get a super rare. Such a genius brand name and logo, has its own identity. I appreciate it, man. My sister gives me a lot of recognition for like the names that I come up with, like reels on my Tumblr. I also had another Tumblr called Anti-Gentleman. I had Strictly Sealed. I also had Museum-esque for my statues. I have Cardware coming up, Gardner. So like I put a lot of thought into my brands. I don't recommend you guys open the TP2 pack. I think you should keep them sealed. Podcast card stock. Do you get it? Card stock, but also cards talk. Card stock. Cards talk. Like we talk about cards. Have you ever pulled any of the glass secrets yourself? No, not the big five. I pulled the other ones. Yeah, I pulled like a bunch of. I pulled a bunch of stuff, but I didn't pull the big five. No. Strictly Sealed thinking of selling my YMA JMP DoD set, going for the GBI secrets. Only issues that it's AE. What do you think? Worth? I think it's worth. Yeah. By the way, when you guys heard card stock, did you guys understand the pun or no? The ultimate question I have been asking myself lately, we're all going to end up in the afterlife. What will you do with your collection? For me, I don't want to just sell my collection to random people. I don't have any attachment. I'll probably tell my wife to just sell whatever she needs. All I ask is that she sells it slowly and not right away, not dump it, because I don't want to hurt the market that helped me so much. Good pun, not until now. I did, hella clever. Appreciate you, fam. Museum can get you tax write-off. Yeah, I guess, yeah. These are all tax write-offs right here. Yo, 2 people just ordered off of Hobbiesville. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. This is why I need kids, yeah. That room is also a safety deposit, yeah. When are we gonna see you at some YCS events? I actually had plans of going to that 250th one. The only thing is that like I don't know what to do about it, you know, like what am I gonna like if they do, is time wizard format and goat format like live right now, or do they still have those events or no? Like I just don't know what kind of content I would do for it, but I would love to go to YCS. John, House of Champs linked me one that's in Vancouver. I'm down to go there. Yeah, they have them at side events. Are they popular? Like if I go, because like the thing is, like if I go, what kind of content am I gonna shoot? That's the thing. Maybe TCGs are a bubble like stamps and crash in 10 to 40 years. Nobody knows. So diversify. Come to Mexico Continental. I really want to go there, man. I am planning to go to Mexico the week after this for a family vacation. If anybody in Mexico is watching and you have a nice collection that you want to show off, I am totally down to bring my camera gear. But let me know before Saturday. Otherwise, I'm not bringing it. I don't even think that you guys will want to watch. I don't know. Would you guys want a vlog on Mexico? I think that would show. I don't want to show my wife or her family in there, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, like what's it called? Nano. Just hit him up and schedule with me, because I'll bring my camera with me, and what's it called? We will shoot some videos. So if anybody's in Mexico, I'm gonna be in Los Cabos, or whatever, Cabo San Luca, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm gonna be there from this Saturday until next Saturday. So, and I'm down to meet whenever. You don't need COVID after May 13th. All right, there you go. I'm in. You plan on traveling to Caribbean? If I have a chance, yeah, I don't mind. You'll be at Vancouver. All right, bet. All right, I'm gonna book for sure. But when is Vancouver? Is that past May 13th? Actually, Guadalajara has one of the biggest buildings full of Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm down. Wait, Ethan, do you plan on going to Worlds? If you're down, I'm so down to go with you, dude. Like, I'm actually so down to go to Worlds this year, to Japan. So if you're keen, let me know, cause I'm down to book it and go. And we can have like a huge meetup there. The problem with Japan is the freaking rooms are so expensive, right? So if I can get a crew together going, it would be so sick, man. When will you be in Vancouver? For YCS Vancouver, it'll be in he says September 11th, I think, or September something. Yeah, September 11th. So I'm definitely gonna be there for that, and then I actually really want to go to Worlds this year. I'm gonna try and put a bid in for the Worlds prize cards. Do I like tequila? I don't drink. Why don't you set up a booth? It costs a little bit. I don't have a. What I'm planning to do is basically just bring my binders and have people see them in person, and hopefully they'll put in orders. Worlds sound dope AF, just so expensive. It's just the flights, but if we can book now, we already have the dates for them. So if we can book now, it's gonna be like $800 for flights, and then we can all share a room, or like a place. I'm totally down for that. I'll join you at Worlds if you want, but I don't know the language, so we're gonna need, bro. Like, who can? A lot of this, I've been there. A lot of the stations are English, and those people help. Japanese people help you out. I don't think, but yeah, Brett, let's do it, man. I'm so down. I just don't want to go with just me and my wife, because the bill for the stay is gonna rack up like crazy. Which prize cards? We don't know yet. We don't know what the prize cards are. Man, I would love to go to Japan. I'm telling you guys, let's run it, man. How long is Worlds usually? Like just a weekend, right? Probably. I'll probably go for like a month, to be honest. I'm not gonna go just I'm not gonna go just for the weekend. Low-key could find an interpreter, but that's a big, you don't even need it. I'm telling you, we were there. Like, I've been there. We went there for a month, me and a couple of my friends, and we didn't do anything. Like, Google Maps works. All you gotta do is just buy an egg, but this was like 6 years ago. I don't know if they changed it up, but you have to buy this egg with Wi-Fi, and after that, like, the Google Maps does everything for you. We didn't even need one at all. And anytime we asked for food, like, most of them knew English. So like we're like sushi, unagi, eel, you know, they understood. By the way, I don't know what happened, but like 5 people joined my members area. I think Brett maybe gifted them or something. I don't know. I've never seen this before where like 5 people join, but shout out to you guys. Thanks for joining. It's August 5th and 6th this year. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It'll be so worth it. When is the Japan event? 5th and 6th apparently. Are those invisible? They're Invisalign. Brett just popped off. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. You just got another ad. How long does the ad last for? You guys were asking me if they were gonna bring those sleeves to the TCG. I think they just did, unless those are Japanese. But they only got 4 of them. They didn't bring all of them, so I'm not sure if there's something wrong here, but. 16 viewers, hit the likes button, gangs. What's up, Omar? It's me, Murat Allah. How's it going, my man? I just gave you a shout out on the thing for the beats, man. This is the cat that did the beats that you guys are hearing right now. Shout out to him, man. Thank you so much. Hey. Any word on the Kaiba briefcase? Nope. But the foam is in the mail right now. The foam is in the mail right now. But yeah. No more copyright free intro music. No, there is that intro music is still gonna be there. I do want to mix my own version of it because I really like it, but I also want to see. I'm actually gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up, Murat, and I want to see if you can mix this specific beat for me into a way to make it not copyright. If that would be okay with you, and I don't mind compensating as well. It's a really nice beat that I want to make for my new intro, but I just can't use that one that is there because it gets copyrighted. But yeah, I think that's. I don't really. Do you guys have any other questions? I mean, I barely got asked anything. If you guys have any final questions, I'm definitely down to answer them for you guys, and then let me know, and then we can call it a night. I need to prepare for tomorrow for the trip, and stay tuned for videos there, man. I think it'll be a good time for sure. Can I DM you about a video that I think will go viral? Hit me up on Discord, bro. Hit me up on Discord. I think that will be a lot easier. I just don't really check Instagram too much, so I don't really have the time to. I might not get back to you. I mean, you can send it. I'll take a look at it when I have time. But Discord, I check a little bit more often. Do you have a video recorded for Friday, since you will still be out there at the time? I was supposed to release one today, but I ended up releasing it last Friday, and I kind of just been lazy. But I'm gonna get one done tonight. I'll send it to my editor. It should be ready for Friday. Will I play Edison format? If I ever get good at GOAT format, sure. Thinking of picking up a Trihorn Dragon first. Should I go for glossy or wavy? I'm not sure, bro. I don't know. There's a lot less glossy out there than there's wavy. So, what do I think of Andrew Tate? I think Andrew Tate is very intelligent. I think he's very eloquent. I do think he's controlled opposition. I don't think he's organically manifested, if that makes sense. I do think that he has some backing, that's for sure. And yeah, that's my opinion on him. I think he's smart, he's eloquent, he makes a lot of great points, but I do think he's controlled opposition. His dad was CIA, as Greg Edwards just said. Yes, his father was CIA, and when you have family members that are CIA, that tells you, oh, this kid is probably an asset. So it doesn't mean that 100%, but usually it does. Yes. So being CIA is like one of the biggest clues out there. But there is a lot of other stuff, like his tattoo and his background and stuff like that. There is some stuff that is kind of shaky, but the biggest hint that I got that he's controlled op is, number one, the message that he's saying, and number two is the CIA father. CIA, we will provide the counterculture with the hero they need. Exactly. Exactly. Yup. But he's a very intellectually capable young man, honestly. Like, well, I don't want to call him young man. He's older than me, but still, he's a very intellectual man. He is kind of an ass, though. I think he's funny, but I'm one of those people who has like that kind of crude humor. I think he's so funny though. like there are some times where he actually makes me laugh. the I think the funniest clip that I ever saw of him was when he was on this podcast with Your Mom's House or something like that. And the lady was like, say I'm a dumb bitch. What would you say to this? That shit killed me, bro. Like, go watch it. It's actually so funny. Oh my goodness. I actually highly recommend that podcast. That podcast is really funny. But my humor is broken, so who knows? Who knows if you guys will find it funny. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Any other final questions? I'd love to see him on Rogan. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Definitely, for sure. I think they definitely make Theo Vaughn. Yeah, Theo Vaughn is actually hilarious too. I really think he's so funny. He came out of nowhere too. I think he's definitely an asset for sure, Theo Vaughn. But he came out of nowhere for sure. How young am I? I'm 28 years old. But yeah, anyway, I'm tired anyway. I want to go have a seat and record some video. Joe Rogan, 0 IQ. Really? I think he's okay. Elon, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, and Taylor Asset. I totally agree, yeah. Peace, dude. Thanks for a chilled sesh. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very, very much for your support. Thanks for the people who are members, supporters in any sort of way. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll be seeing you guys. All right. Thanks again for 18,000. Hopefully, I'll see you again at 19. God bless. Peace.